everyone, it's Cleofe again and welcome to Crafting Shed. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this very simple tunic dress. I would be wearing this as a regular dress with a tank top dress underneath or as a beach cover-up. And again, this is a quick to do project with very simple pattern. Only 2 pattern repeats and 2 panels of exactly the same pattern. And this is what the back looks like. And now let's get started. For the materials, I used 2 skeins of this cotton colors yarn by Loops and Threads. 2 skeins is about 800 yards. This is size 4 medium weight yarn. And this is in sunrise color. I used size J 6mm crochet hook. I also needed a blunt needle, a pair of scissors, markers, and tape measure. Leave a long tail and start with a knot and chain 77. And I've written down the starting chains if you want to adjust your size. And this is now 77 chains. Next, let's start with a foundation row. So single crochet in second chain from hook, 1, 2, single crochet in this chain, single crochet in the next chain, and in each chain across. So repeat this pattern, single crochet in each chain across. I'll be back when I'm done with my foundation row. And this is now what the foundation row looks like. Row 1, chain 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn, skip 3 stitches. So starting with the first 1, 2, 3, and double crochet in the next stitch like this. Chain 3. Skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet in the next stitch. And this is what it looks like. Repeat the pattern. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3 stitches, and double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat, chain 3, skip 3 stitches and double crochet in the next stitch. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row, so just continue. Chain 3, skip 3 stitches and double crochet in the next stitch. Now the last repeat, chain 3, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and end with a double crochet on the last stitch right here. So double crochet. So this is how to end row 1, and this is what row 1 looks like. Row 2, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn. Then we're going to, in the center stitch right here, in this next chain 3 space. So in this center stitch of the chain 3 space right here, we're going to picot. So to picot, insert in that chain, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet in the same chain or the same stitch. And we just did our picot stitch. Looks like this. Then continue the pattern, chain 2, and double crochet in the next stitch, which is the double crochet right here. And this is what it looks like. Then from here, chain 2, 1, 2, and repeat the pattern. In the next chain 3 space again, find the center stitch and do the picot stitch. So single crochet on that chain, chain 3, and single crochet in the same chain to do the picot stitch. And this is what it looks like. Chain 2 and double crochet in the next stitch, which is the double crochet here. And this is what it looks like. Then continue chain 2 and repeat the pattern in the center stitch of the next chain 3 space right here, picot stitch, which is single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 2, double crochet in the next stitch right here. Then chain 2. And repeat the pattern in the center stitch of the next chain 3 space, picot, so single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 2 and double crochet in the next stitch. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row, so continue. I just did a double crochet. Continue with chain 2, picot in the center stitch of the next chain 3 space, so single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet in the same stitch. Chain 2 and double crochet in the next stitch. And to do the last space, we're going to do chain 2, skip the first chain, skip this chain, and on this next chain here we're going to do the picot stitch, which is single crochet, chain 3, single crochet in the same chain, chain 2, skip the next chain, so skip this chain, and on the next chain right here, this chain, we're going to do a double crochet to end this row. So double crochet in this chain. So this is how to end row 2, and this is what row 2 looks like. Row 3, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn. Then look for the next double crochet, which is right here, this one. So on this stitch, we're going to skip this part here and go to this double crochet and double crochet on this stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This is what it looks like. Our first space, chain 3 space. And skip this part again and find that next double crochet right here and double crochet in this stitch. And this is what it looks like. Then repeat the pattern, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and find the next double crochet, which is right here, and double crochet in this stitch. Repeat chain 3 and double crochet in the next double crochet right here. Repeat the pattern, chain 3 and double crochet in the next double crochet right here. So repeat this pattern across. I'll be cutting off the video and I'll be back towards the end of the row. I'm here now towards the end of the row. So repeat from here, repeat chain 3. Find the next double crochet right here and double crochet on this stitch. Then to do our last repeat, we're going to chain 3 and double crochet on the third chain of the beginning chain 5 right here. So double crochet on this chain to end row 3. So this is how to end row 3, and this is what row 3 looks like. Rows 4 to 43, just repeat rows 2 and 3 consecutively. So if you want to adjust the length, just keep on adding more rows until you reach your desired measurement. So I'm going to be cutting off the video. I'll continue my work and I'll be back when I'm done with row 43. And this is now what the piece looks like after row 43. So we started here at the first row and ended up here. This is the last row, row 43. And this will be our first panel. So we need another panel of exactly the same pattern because we need 2 panels for this project. And here are now my 2 panels of exactly the same pattern. So I laid it with the first row on the top right here. So this is row 1 on the top. And lay it right side facing up. Then place one panel on top of the other like this. So place it like this so that the right sides are facing each other. Align the panels to look like this. Then take our tape measures. We're going to close on the top for the shoulder. So measure about 5 inches, but you can make your adjustments according to your preference. So put a marker on the 5-inch mark. Then using the long tail, stitch the 2 sides together. So same step on the other side, 5 inches from the right side, and then using the long tail from the marker, sew the edges together to close the shoulders. So for this one, this has a neck opening of about 11 inches. This is the neck opening. Then let's go to the side for our armhole. So measure about, from the top, measure about 7 inches and put a marker on the 7-inch mark. And from the marker all the way down, we're going to close or stitch the edges together. Do the same step on the left side. So from top, measure about 7 inches. Put a marker. And then from the marker, close the 2 edges all the way down. And this will be the armhole. And this is now what the piece looks like after the 2 panels are sewn together. So let me show you the sides. I use whip stitch to sew these 2 sides together. So this is whip stitch all the way here where I put the marker. This is the armhole. And here on the shoulders, this is also whip stitch right here. This is the neck opening. The other side, the left side, this is whip stitch here on the shoulders. Armhole, and then the left side is also whip stitch all the way down. Next, flip the piece right side facing out, and it would now look like this. And for the finishing touches, I'm going to crochet one round of single crochet around on the last row. So just 1 round of single crochet, 1 round of single crochet also here around the armhole, just to give it a clean finish, and on the other side also. And I will leave the neck opening as is. And this is now what the piece looks like after 1 row of single crochet as a finishing touch here at the bottom. So this is 1 row of single crochet. This is the back. Then also 1 row of single crochet around the armhole right here. So this is single crochet, and this is what the other side looks like, the other armhole. And we're done! Clean up the tails, weave the ends, and we're done! And this is now what the piece looks like, all cleaned up and all done. For the measurements, this is 20 inches in width or the bust size, and the length is about 29 inches. If you're new to my channel, please check out my other videos. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video, and please subscribe.